13 things you do that ruin your workout. You've probably heard that to achieve a muscular, defined body, all you have to do is spend a few hours at the gym every day, right? But did you know that there are some common habits that many of us practice without even realizing it, which could be sabotaging your results, even if you dedicate yourself to the gym for years and years? That's why in today's video, we're going to look at 13 of these habits that are literally making your training useless. I bet you have no idea how common habit number 8 is and how it could be hurting your results, so stick around until the end. Number 1. Ignoring your body's signals. Ignoring your body's signals during training can be very damaging. If you're experiencing persistent pain, excessive discomfort, or strange sensations during your workout, it's important that you don't ignore these signals, as this can result in serious injury, which means you'll have to stop training for a long time to recover. And obviously, in this downtime, your body will go through a period of returning your gains. What's more, if you're pushing yourself too hard when your body isn't well, your performance is likely to drop. This means that you won't be able to progress as far as you'd like in your workouts, which can be demotivating. Ignoring your body's signals can also worsen pre-existing conditions, such as a minor injury that could turn into something more serious. Understand that listening to your body and respecting its limits is crucial to avoiding injury and ensuring steady progress in your workouts. Number 2. Not following a plan and not monitoring progress. Without a plan, you can end up doing the same exercises over and over again, with no real progress. This is like running in a circle without ever getting anywhere. As the father of modern management, Peter Drucker, once said, "What can be measured can be improved." With this idea in mind, it's clear that it's important to thoroughly record every aspect of your performance during training sessions. It's crucial to note down details such as the load used, the number of repetitions and sets performed. We suggest that you make these notes directly on your cell phone during the breaks between sets to avoid forgetting them later. Recording loads, repetitions, sets, and other training details allows you to track your progress over time. This not only helps you identify improvements and adjust your training as necessary, but also keeps you motivated by seeing the results of your efforts. Studies show that following a structured and varied training program leads to better results in terms of gaining muscle mass and strength. For example, a study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that individuals who followed a periodized training program had significantly greater gains in strength and muscle mass compared to those who didn't follow a specific plan. Frequent contact with progress strengthens your determination and enthusiasm for the goals you have set. Remember that we're not just training the body. Keeping the mind in tune is just as important. Number 3. Lifting more weight than you can handle to try and attract attention. Lifting more weight than your body can handle may seem like a way to impress others at the gym, but in reality, you're only hurting yourself. Remember that people are focused on their own workouts and aren't watching you like you think they are. Firstly, when you lift very heavy weights, your running form is usually compromised. This significantly increases the risk of injury, as muscles and joints can be disproportionately overloaded. Studies have found that poor technique when lifting weights considerably increases the risk of musculoskeletal injuries. In addition, lifting excessive weights can overload your central nervous system, resulting in extreme fatigue. Your muscles need time to adapt and grow in response to the stimulus of resistance training. Trying to speed up this process by lifting very heavy weights can lead to inadequate recovery and stagnant progress. Another important point is that lifting more weight than you can control can negatively affect your confidence and motivation. If you injure yourself because of this, you are likely to lose confidence in yourself and even the will to continue training. Number 4. Inadequate rest between sets. I'm sure you've heard that resting between sets is fundamental to a successful workout. After all, we're not machines. When rests are inadequate, it can be like trying to run a marathon without stopping to breathe. You will inevitably tire quickly and fail to achieve your goals. Resting too little may not allow your muscles to recover properly, resulting in early fatigue and a drop in performance. On the other hand, resting too much can cause you to lose the rhythm and focus of your workout, reducing its effectiveness. A study published in the journal Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise found that inadequate rest between sets can lead to a reduction in force production and muscle work capacity. Another study conducted by the University of São Paulo found that prolonged rest between sets can decrease the body's anabolic response to resistance training, resulting in lower muscle gains. Number 5. Excess cardio. Too much cardio can throw a person's workout into the trash in several ways. Firstly, if the main focus of the workout is muscle development and mass gain, devoting too much time to cardio exercises can divert the body's attention and resources that would be better used for muscle hypertrophy. This is because the body adapts its physiology according to the demands placed on it. If the emphasis is on cardiovascular exercise, the body adapts to improve aerobic endurance to the detriment of muscle growth. We can also mention muscle recovery. Cardiovascular exercise increases energy consumption and can lead to greater muscle degradation, especially if there is not an adequate intake of nutrients to repair damaged tissues. This can result in a prolonged recovery period between resistance workouts, reducing the frequency and quality of weight training sessions. Another point is that excessive cardio can also lead to a loss of muscle mass. If the body is in a state of calorie deficit due to the high volume of cardiovascular exercise and an inadequate diet, it can start to break down muscle tissue for energy, resulting in muscle mass loss rather than gain. Too much of this type of exercise can also cause a hormonal imbalance. Too much cardio can increase levels of cortisol, a stress hormone, which can lead to muscle loss and the accumulation of abdominal fat. Number 6. Not drinking water during training. During training, a lack of hydration can result in tiredness, muscle cramps, and a drop in performance. Staying hydrated is essential not only during physical activity, but throughout the day. Water makes up a large part of our body weight, more precisely between 50 and 70%, and its intake is essential to keep the body in optimum condition. During exercise, the body loses a lot of fluid, up to 1 or 2 liters in just 1 hour, due to natural functions such as breathing and perspiration. As perspiration and breathing increase during exercise, it becomes even more important to stay hydrated. The amount of fluids needed varies according to factors such as body size, level of perspiration, physical conditioning, environment and training intensity, but in general aim to drink between 500 milliliters and 1.5 liters during a weight training session. It is therefore advisable to always have a bottle of water nearby during exercise, ensuring regular and constant replenishment. Number 7. Poor training environment. A lack of suitable equipment or poorly maintained equipment can limit the variety of exercises available and compromise safety during training. If the weights are disorganized, the equipment broken, or the training space is too cramped, this can make it difficult to perform the exercises correctly and even discourage people from going to the gym. Another important aspect is the hygiene of the environment. A place that is dirty, poorly ventilated, or has poor air circulation can be uncomfortable and even unhealthy for training. Lack of cleanliness can increase the risk of infections and affect the general health of the exerciser. Number 8. Ignoring symptoms that indicate overtraining. When you push your body's limits without paying due attention to the warning signs, you run the risk of facing a range of problems, from injuries to stagnant results. Symptoms of overtraining can vary from person to person, but generally include persistent fatigue, lack of energy, intense and frequent muscle pain, irritability, insomnia, loss of appetite, and decreased training performance. These signs are the body sending a signal that it needs rest and recovery. By ignoring these signals, a person can continue to train intensely, which can lead to serious injuries such as muscle strains, tendinitis, and even stress fractures. Overtraining can also lead to a state of overtraining, in which the body is constantly in a state of physical and mental stress, resulting in a drastic decrease in athletic performance, loss of muscle mass, and even a compromised immune system. Instead of recognizing the signs of overtraining and making the necessary adjustments to their exercise routine, some people choose to ignore them in the hope of achieving results more quickly. However, this approach often leads to a regression in fitness gains and can even lead to temporary or permanent withdrawal from physical activities due to serious injury. Number 9. Skipping the warm-up. Warming up is a fundamental part of any exercise routine, as it prepares the body and mind for the intense physical activity to come. By skipping the warm-up, the body does not have the opportunity to gradually increase muscle temperature, heart rate, and blood circulation, which can increase the risk of muscle, joint, and tendon injuries. This is because the muscles and ligaments are less flexible and more likely to stretch beyond their limits without a proper warm-up. In terms of performance, skipping the warm-up can result in a decrease in training efficiency. Cold muscles tend to respond more slowly to stimuli and may not be able to produce the same strength and power as they would after a proper warm-up. Number 10. Lack of a good night's sleep. During sleep, the body recovers and regenerates, playing a crucial role in repairing muscle tissue, consolidating muscle memory, and regulating hormones, including hormones related to appetite, stress, and muscle growth. When a person doesn't get enough sleep, several areas of physical and mental functioning can be negatively affected. In terms of physical performance, lack of sleep can lead to muscle and mental fatigue, reducing the ability to train with intensity and focus. Sleep deprivation can also decrease motor coordination, balance, and reaction speed, increasing the risk of injury during training. It also affects the body's ability to recover properly from exercise. During deep sleep, growth hormones are released, which are essential for muscle repair and growth. Without adequate sleep, this muscle recovery can be impaired, leading to increased recovery time between training sessions and preventing optimal muscle development. Number 11. Distractions during training. Interacting, using a cell phone, or engaging in other activities during a workout reduces effectiveness and concentration. Keeping your mind focused during your workouts is crucial to achieving your fitness goals. Whether you're a veteran or a novice, staying focused can optimize performance, prevent injuries, and get the most out of your exercise regime. However, with distractions such as cell phones, hustle and bustle in gyms, and external stressors, staying focused can be challenging. These distractions can quickly divert your attention during your workout. Put away your smartphone or any device that might tempt you to check social media or emails. Number 12. Excessive stress. Excessive stress can be a major obstacle to an effective workout. When a person is under a lot of stress, their body produces hormones such as cortisol, which when produced in excess can lead to a decrease in muscle mass and an increase in body fat, especially in the abdominal region. As a result, the body's ability to build and maintain muscle is compromised, which can make it difficult to gain strength and endurance during training. In addition, stress can decrease motivation and energy, making it harder to dedicate yourself to training consistently. Worries and anxieties can occupy the mind during exercise, hindering the focus and concentration needed to achieve satisfactory results. Number 13. Too much alcohol. Alcohol is a substance that dehydrates the body, which can lead to fatigue and reduced endurance during exercise. When you consume too much alcohol, it is metabolized by the liver, which prioritizes its elimination from the body, leaving aside other important functions, such as muscle protein synthesis. This means that excessive alcohol consumption can decrease the rate of protein synthesis, impairing the body's ability to repair and build muscle. In addition, alcohol can negatively affect hormone levels, including testosterone, which plays a crucial role in muscle protein synthesis. Alcohol can lower testosterone levels in the body, which can further compromise the body's ability to build muscle.